In 2019, during the Amazon Synod in Rome, a shocking video went viral. A man stormed into a church in the Vatican area, grabbed a wooden statue of a woman, known as Pachamama, and threw it into the Tiber River. He filmed himself doing it, saying, "This is idolatry. Catholics are worshiping idols." The video exploded online. Some people praised the act, saying the church was allowing pagan symbols in holy spaces. Others were outraged, defending the statue as a cultural representation and a symbol of life, not a god. But this incident reopened an old wound, a question Catholics have faced for centuries. Why do Catholics have statues and images in their churches? Isn't that against the Bible? For many Protestants and skeptics, it seems obvious. Exodus 20 clearly says, "You shall not make for yourself a carved image." So are Catholics breaking God's commandment? Are those statues really idols? That's the tension we're diving into today. The accusation sounds convincing. The Bible forbids images. Catholics fill their churches with them. Therefore, Catholics are idol worshippers. It's simple math, right? But when you look closely, things aren't that black and white. Let us read the rest of that commandment from Exodus 20 verses 4 to 5. You shall not bow down to them or serve them. The key here is not just making an image, it's worshiping it. Therefore, the issue isn't the existence of statues, it's whether people are treating them as gods. Here's the twist. In Exodus 25, the same God who gave the commandment about images also tells Moses to build the Ark of the Covenant with 2 golden statues of cherubim on top. If all images were evil, why would God command that? Similarly, in the temple built by Solomon, described in 1 Kings 6, there were statues, carvings of palm trees, flowers, and, you guessed it, cherubim. But God condemned making images for the purpose of worshiping them as gods. That's the difference. Therefore, Catholics believe images and statues are not gods themselves, but reminders of the holy. They are like family photos in your house. You don't worship your grandma's picture, you honor her memory. Similarly, statues of saints, Mary, or Jesus help us remember, reflect, and draw closer to God. They couldn't read the Bible even if they wanted to. So the church used stained glass, statues, and paintings to teach the stories of faith, like the life of Jesus, the saints, and biblical events. It was called the Bible of the poor. But, over time, some misunderstood this practice, thinking Catholics were praying to statues rather than through them, asking saints to pray for them. That's where confusion and accusations of idolatry began. Therefore, the Church clarified, worship belongs to God alone. Saints are venerated, meaning honored, not worshipped. Statues are visual aids, not deities. The Catechism of the Catholic Church states in paragraph 2132, the honor paid to sacred images is a respectful veneration, not the adoration due to God alone. So, kneeling before a statue isn't worshiping the object. It's a gesture directed to the person it represents. Much like saluting a flag isn't worshiping cloth, but honoring your country. Therefore, Catholics use statues to help focus their minds and hearts on heavenly realities. So, are Catholics idol worshippers? If you stop at the surface, it might look that way. But when you understand the purpose behind the images, the biblical roots, and the Church's teachings, it becomes clear. Statues aren't idols. They're windows to heaven. Therefore, the next time you walk into a Catholic church and see statues, remember, they're not gods. They're signs that point us to the one true God. What do you think? Have you ever been confused about statues in churches? Let us know in the comments, and let's keep the conversation respectful and enlightening. And if you found this video helpful, give it a like and share it with someone who's asked you this exact question.